Today, on the early morning show,
Sleeping with one eye open.
Good morning and welcome to the early morning show. Before I go any further, make sure you smash that like button, share this video with a friend, and subscribe to the men's channel. Thank you. So, today's juicy topic is sleeping with one eye open for crazy chicks. My friends, there ain't but 3 types of men that have to worry about sleeping with one eye open while they're with the woman. And those are men that are dating, men that are married, and men that have divorced that same woman. Why? Simple. Because there seems to be a running theme with women to attack men when they're either asleep or vulnerable. It would seem we haven't gotten to the point in history yet to where we are truly equal enough for one-on-one confrontation. Won't happen. Because of this, a lot of women put guys in vulnerable positions just before they hurt them. Now, I say this not as a joke, but because it is 100% real. At Eminem, we are about to come up our 50th episode of Killer Wives. And in just about all of those cases, this scenario plays out. Injure, maim, or kill the man in your life when he is drunk, poisoned, or asleep. Now, this show today is dedicated to those guys that sleep one eye open. And for anybody who trusts enough to put your life in her hands and then next thing you're being buried in the ground. And I'm telling you, I've done 50 of these cases and they all have one particular theme. That's why Killer Wives starts out with the line, "Isn't trust a bitch?" Because you trusted her and that's what she did with your trust.
You're watching MNN, the men's channel.
Now, as I said before, it starts with trust. But that trust goes from a certain level of non-violence in a relationship to total anarchy. The police are being called, you're being put in handcuffs, you're going to jail, you got a restraining order to keep away from your own house, your own children, your own car, your own underwear. But it starts with a level of trust, and then the next thing you know, there's slapping. She's slapping you in a relationship. Okay, starts with trust, next thing she's slapping you. And if you don't nip it in the bud, because you didn't watch out who you chose, the next level is when she starts to damage your equipment. Bleaching your clothes, scratching your car, what have you. Burning the house down, burning the car down, burning the shed down in the back. Now, in these Killer Wives cases, and some times you could see it coming, and sometimes you could not see it coming. And a lot of those cases are motivated by insurance. So if you got a large insurance policy on your life, then my friend, you could be worth more dead than you are alive. In all 50 cases, the majority of the cases, 99%, end up with insurance. So, and another theme of the 50 cases, insurance and another lover. And because the guy trusted her, and she was good at gaining his trust and good at fooling him the whole time, she was doing another guy next door, another guy at work, another guy on the side, another guy inside. But the husband never knew it. And she got that guy to kill her husband. So what happens is, after the guy kills her husband, nobody wins in all these cases. And there's thousands of them in America, millions of them around the globe. Nobody wins. The police finds the woman out. She goes to jail. The guy goes to jail. The husband goes to the ground buried. The kids go to the state if there's no family. Nobody collects the $1 million life insurance policy. This is what's crazy. In all of these episodes I've done, and in all the cases we studied, the thousands of cases we studied where wives or girlfriends murder their boyfriends for insurance purposes or to get away with it, they never get away with it. They may catch you 30 years down the road. That's the thing. Either she kills a guy or she gets another guy to kill the guy. Both of them go to jail. Nobody collects the money. They lose the house. They lose the children. But a lot of these women, they take a bunch of people to prison with them. I had a case, Killer Wives, a couple of cases back. She took 7 people to jail with her. They include a lot of people and they catch everybody. So watch out. And then the next thing is that if you are married or dating a nurse, get out while you still can. In all the cases we've done, in all the cases I see in the news, the biggest killer of men or children or women is nurses. Nurses, it's crazy. They sign a contract to help people, but they actually kill more people. In all the killer wives cases, a large majority were nurses. They injected their husbands with poison. They gave them antifreeze. They shot them in his sleep. They killed the kids or something. It's just horrible. Now, after they got caught in each case, and I tell you, it's crazy, man. After they get caught, this chick is not going down without a fight. So she's going to play victim. Just like if she comes to your house and you're dating her and you have to throw her out, she's going to tell the cops that you abused her. If you're engaged and that she has to leave, she's going to tell the cops you abused her. If you were married, she's going to tell the cops you abused her. That way she keeps the house. But she's going to destroy your public face. Women don't like their public face to be destroyed, but they will destroy a guy's public image. So this goes on even after the grave. On those killer wives cases, after the guy is dead and she's going to go to court in preparation for jail, she tried to save herself. So attorneys across 50 states and other countries will always try to get the women who have murdered their husbands to say that he either abused them physically or sexually or mentally, or he did the same thing to the children. And so those women have no honor, no integrity. First thing they say, he abused me. He would rape me each night. Each night? Wow, really? And they said he abused me. But there's no marks on her. There's never been any police reports. Her doctor's seen her for 15 years, never filed any kind of report. He never seen anything. But this lie works with juries, and juries will let women off in a lot of these cases. And then they regret it down the road when she kills somebody else. Now, the next thing, beyond the fake abuse and the face sexual abuse, is that they must get the guy in a compromising position, because women don't have the one-on-one strength that men do. And so a lot of guys trust themselves around women. They won't bring their buddy in the house, the same male buddy. Or they don't let a dude live in their house. They'll lock the door, they can't trust him. But most dudes trust women. Dating, engaged, married. They trust them point blank. Never met them day before in their life, but they trust them because they're softer, they're females. Now, those women use that trust to hurt guys, fleece some of their money, fleece some of their children, fleece some of their house, put them in jail. And these case and killer wives, they wait till that guy is asleep and they shoot him in the head. Oh, thousands of cases. The guy is shot in the back of the head, in the top of the head, in the face, in the body several times, stabbed in his sleep. And in all of these cases, what do the women say? There was an intruder. He came in the house and then he killed my husband. I was laying in the bed beside him, but he didn't kill me. Right. Let me tell you something. Somebody breaking your house to kill one, he could just bring another bullet to kill you too. But the police could tell 15 shots to the guy's body. The chick reloaded. And she said that somebody came in and do it, but they didn't shoot her. And as she said, I woke up after it was over. Well, I've been in the military. I've fired thousands of rounds. I've been in combat. You're going to hear the first shot. You're going to be woke. Your ears are going to be ringing. I still got ringing now, and I used to be in a armored fighting vehicle with a 25 millimeter chain gun on the front. The first round out of that, your ears going to be ringing for a lifetime. Now, but they catch her, though, because they know that nobody didn't get in that house to kill that guy but her, because one thing, there was no forced entry. If you plan on doing this, cops always look for forced entry into a house. Because if there's no forced entry, that means that the crime came from inside the house, not from outside the house, inside the house. And then the chick is so stupid, even if she tries to fake forced entry, she does it from the inside. They'll break a window, but they break from the inside out. And the cops see all the glass on this side. If the guy broke in, what did he do? Break in from the inside? If they cut the screen, they cut the screen from the inside. They're not thinking ahead. But cops aren't stupid. Had one case, she said the guy came from outside and killed her husband. It's like 3 feet of snow around the house. When they got there, the cops got there, only footprints were their footprints when they came in around the entire house. So they said nobody had never been to the house. No signs of forced entry, no footprints. The cop said that he must have been a ninja that he jumped up to the second floor without leaving a mark on the first floor. So they catch him. Now they'll even stab the husband during the sleep. But the main thing that they'll say, and the main thing that women go to court for when they want to get off on these cases, is that they killed their husband. If the abuse doesn't work, they did it in self-defense. They always say he was bigger than me. He was stronger than me. He was choking me. You're going to hear these a lot of times. But if you feared the guy, why was you married to him for 15 or 30 years? Anybody you feared of, you don't stay around a minute. And the door swings both ways, so you could have walked out of the house. So you got a lot of guys out there today, and I'll close. You sleep one eye open till one eye is just dry. It just turns dry. Because you don't trust the chick that you're with. And you know you should have got out a long time ago. And for some of you, you know you shouldn't have got into it, but she looked like a nice piece of ass. And that was enough to pull you in a relationship. And it won't be enough because we're going to pull you out of a relationship, into a casket, into the ground. There are a lot of guys that will hear you today, and they will be gone today because they don't think that the girl they're sleeping beside will kill them. That she won't cut you in your sleep. That she won't burn you in your house. And if you look back, a lot of killers' wives cases, you can find a lot of cases in which the woman burned a man in his sleep. Now that takes a strong thing to do that because you can't cook somebody alive. They'll get, the fire will make them move. It'll light a fire under your ass. So what they do first is they either poison them and make their body not be able to move, like a tranquilizer, and these are mostly nurses, or they'll grind down sleeping pills. They put it in your drink, and they'll make sure that you sleep when they're going to kill you by fire, by knife, by gun, even by choking, because you can't move. So I caution you out there, if you can't trust a chick and you've been getting sick, like in antifreeze cases, a lot of women kill their husbands with antifreeze. Put antifreeze in food, you can't taste it, you can't smell it, but you start getting sick. Your hair starts falling out. If you're in bed a long time and you don't know where that sickness is coming from, check it out with a doctor. Dudes don't go to doctors. You best to get your butt over to the doctor. That chick, and somebody I'm talking to out there right now, is trying to kill you. For the early morning show, this is Charles Rivers. Until I see you again, and I hope you stand up instead of laying on the casket, good eye.
Own world, living in my 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 own world. Oh, state of mind, California dreaming. Oh, state of mind, California scheming. Oh, state of mind, California is the reason for this golden state of mind. California dreaming. California scheming. California is the reason for this golden state of mind. Open mind and you'll find what you've been missing. Please don't waste my time and never try to tell me different. There I go again, ignoring my own advice. But take my word for it, man, I've been living nice. Like the bottom of some skis on a January morning. Up in Aspen sipping cocoa. I prefer my women foreign. Don't disturb me if I'm snoring, let me be. Cause you gotta get your rest to be a king. Expand your mind, girl, you too fine not to. Don't let me leave with someone that is not you.